Why, hello, everyone. Happy, whatever day it is you're watching this. Sunday for me. Just Sunday the 13th. We have a great show here for you coming up. This is going to be a Razorfen Down Runs, another episode of Lore of Warcraft, a show where we try and do the dang thing. We try and do every dang thing, every quest, and we try to cover every piece of lore in and out of the game. So you know that this is going to be a dungeon run because we're not starting on the home screen. I've been doing some work assembling a crew. We are one short. We still need a healer, but I wanted to get going now because hopefully these people will arrive soon. And in the meantime, we're going to pick up this Host of Evil quest and start working on it. On the last episode, we completely wrapped up Desolate, so that's totally done, and I expect to fully do Razorfen Downs today, so that should be awesome. So that's pretty much where we're at. I'm gonna keep broadcasting. Hey, we need a healer. I got a little macro made for that, little copy paste action going on. I'm gonna keep broadcasting in the local and looking for group chats. Meanwhile, let's pick up this quest, A Host of Evil.
I mean you no harm. I am scouting the Quillbore and taking notes of their activities. My people have noticed something odd, an emanation or darkness coming from this area. I've come to investigate, and what I've found is very disturbing. There seems to be an undead diplomat who is powerful in the ways of the arcane. I don't believe he's one of the Forsaken. I think it's worse.
Alright, so if you are a horde, you will actually be tasked with killing that undead diplomat. They are working with the undead here in Razorfen Downs. That is true. We've done these quests. When she says my people, I don't think that it matters. I don't think she's talking about the Night Elves. I think she's talking about the Druids. But who knows?
The Forsaken do not pass on their illness, from what I have seen. This diplomat seems to be granting undeath to would-be followers. I'm beginning to think he is one of the Scourge. For now, my concern is not with him, though. It's with the growing ranks around him. They creep from the shadows daily, almost begging him for more power. I'm not powerful enough to fight them on my own, adventurer. What do you say? Are you up for some hunting?
Okay, so this guy that's outside of Razorfen Downs probably an agent of a Memnar, so he's like a little mini lich dude. The whole group is now on the way. He has the same power as I can't remember, the cult of the Damned or whatever it is, the group that works kind of on the behalf of the Scourge, and he's turning the Quillbore, so that's interesting. So we're going to pick this quest up. I'm going to go ahead and check that off the box that we've picked up A Host of Evil. So if you go over to Razorfen Downs, we've now picked up A Host of Evil. This is one we can work on in the exterior of the dungeon. And it is what it is. So my goal also, we have to try to complete that other one inside. We can start killing right now, though. So we'll just keep... Oops. Alright, so... Yeah, I've now timed myself out on the messages because I accidentally copied and pasted instead of my previous sentence what I just copy pasted, which was A Host of Evil. Great. We'll see. Yeah. Whoopsie. I think you can. There we go. I think you can only do it once per minute. I think that's what it is. All right, so we're gonna just start killing because I don't want to. We can handle some of these on our own. We've done it with a less tough character, so I'm sure we can do it with this character. Well, remember, what's going to hold us back is the cultists right there, those Death's Head cultists. So we need to try to pick off groups of those cultists. And that's we were able to do this. Death and Decay. is like a channeling spell, right? And look, right there, we stopped the channeling from happening. I don't know if he wants to run. Yeah, looks like he kind of does. Got him. Okay. So now we can fight a kind of a 1v1 matchup against this guy. Ow. Just shield bashed me. So we were able to take down one cultist, and that's what I think we'll do here. We will attempt we'll attempt to do a run where we... Well, I'm going to wait for him to run before I try to use this repentance. Because he'll probably... I was going to say I can't wait anymore. Alright, I'm going to eat one of my little clams, too. So we picked up one of each, but we know from living and learning that the issue here is going to be fighting the Death's Head cultist. Well, really, what our current issue is getting this, looking for a healer. I could try to throw some heals down, but I'm not going to be super effective. Obviously, I am DPS, so that's not going to work out super duper great for us. Alright. Let's continue looking. If you look this way, there's a little duo again. I do not want to fight there. You need 8 of each, so there is no benefit. If I can avoid, that's what I should do. So here's the same combo I just fought. And we just showed that I was able to fight it just fine. So we fight this combo. He shield bashed me, don't love it. And if they get that Death and Decay off, it's not that bad. It's like a channeled AoE spell. Almost like a Blizzard or like a Rain of Fire or whatever. I don't know what this dude is doing, except trying to make me get close to death. Okay. Alright, now we fight this guy. I'm gonna wait at least for a vengeance to hit. Ow. There we go. So, I wanted to do both of these. But yeah, I was able to get off a heal and get off a judgment. So that's pretty cool. It does incapacitate for a total of 6 seconds, so that's good. Yeah, and no worries here. I would like to be able to stun both to stop him from doing anything. Oh, I can't loot that. That means someone's close enough to me that I can't loot everything. That's alright, because looting is not the concern here. Just keep looking for heals. Alright, so we've got 2 of each. You need a total of 24 guys. And we've already got 2 Death's Head cultists. I mean, we essentially spent almost an entire episode doing just this part on our own. Obviously, it's going a little bit more effective with a tougher character. Our paladin here is a little tougher. Ironically, we did this dungeon with our healer, and now it is a healer that we can't find. Oh, the bitter ironies of life in World of Warcraft. We just need... See, if we go that way, there are no mobs, so I don't want to go that way. And see, these Thornweavers walk around. I'm fine picking them off one by one. When the group gets here as well, we will be able to pick some of these guys apart by ourselves. So right there, we have a dude. I wonder if we can get him. Okay, so I'm going to pull him away as far as we can. He's death and decaying things. Ow. This is going to mess me up just a pinch. We really want him pulled. There we go. Just want him... Dang it. Okay. Alright, so... He's messing with us a pinchy poo. That's okay. I'm okay taking the shadow bolts to the face. Even though they are hitting me. Dang, maybe I don't want that. Okay, so we might have to get a quick repentance on him if needed. Yeah. Oof. Okay, so I gotta go heals right now because I accidentally used the Blessing of Protection. And that is not the right one. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Alright, so this is not going as smoothly as my other kill, but whatever. Go ahead and continue to look for a healer. Yeah, we do know if I do Repentance, it's 60 mana. Okay, we do have somebody that is ready to heal. They just said, sure. Okay, my mana's a little low. So we have a full group now. That's awesome. I gotta save. I'm not even technically using this right now. Don't love that. That'll help my... I just wanted to have enough for that Hammer of Justice for when he runs. I can't even mess about with where he's gonna go. Ow. Alright, so that was a little bit tough. Let's go ahead and we'll drink some of our drinky poo here. And I don't really have anything to eat that I want to eat. So I'm explaining. Okay, so basically, let me explain what I was just typing. I know that was some dead air right there, and I apologize for that. I was basically explaining about the internal mechanics of that one quest, which are terrible. So if you remember the way this quest works, this one inside the dungeon called Scourge of the Downs, you have to pick up the Scourge of the Downs quest, and then... yeah, so basically, I'm going to go in there and go out front now. I'm not going to mess around with killing anymore because the group is... the Avengers are starting to assemble. So... yeah, you have, first of all, you have to pick that quest up. Everybody has to accept and complete it, everyone that wants to do the dungeon. Then you pick up and start a second quest. And that's where, if you haven't completed the first one, everyone will be ineligible. And then you have to wait until the end to respawn it. Alright, so here's Shum, our Night Elf Druid. And we can kind of just wait for this dude if we want. Okay. The second thing is... the healer said they haven't played this tune in a while. That they suck. And what has he got going on him? I don't even know what that is. His claws are glowing green. It's a interesting... So we just killed one. At this point, I feel like we can go ahead and kill... I don't know what he's doing. What is his special channel? So we're just gonna kill some of these guys. Why not? It'll just help us in the end. People might want to do it when they get here. I don't know. Since I've been working on it, I'm not. I'll go either way. If they push to do it, fine, we'll do it. Otherwise, I'm not super duper worried. Okay, his internet, either my internet or his internet's acting up. All right, so here's going to be a trickier one, where we want to pull this guy. Actually, I guess we can. Yeah, see, he can come behind his DPS. I get it. I get the desire to want to do that. The fact that we can focus on DPS with the healer and everything, that's nice.
It's too far away.
Oh, he pulled this guy over here. Yikes. Okay, so... Ow. Okay, I gotta drop a potion here. I mean, I can always lay on hands if I have to. So we got a little bit of a danger situation there from me pulling that group. Okay, so... Yikes. So that was... yeah. A little bit rough on that one. A little bit rough. Alright, so... Someone just jumped out of the cut. Not someone on our team a level. But anyway, so we got another Death's Head cultist out of that. Alright, so... So yeah, so anyway, I said... Just saying they need to make the meeting stone summonable. Which is true, that's a nice quality of life improvement. We don't really need these guys right here. I'm not getting any... I'm not getting anything for them, so... We need Death's Head cultists and Thorn Weavers. We can kill some more Thorn Weavers while we're going on. And with a backup here, then we're pretty fine. So now with this guy, 1v1ing these guys, I feel like we just focus on not letting them heal or aggro another pack. Alright, so we got two of those. Here's another one right here. Oh, he whatever that's called, feral fairy fire. Alright, so this is what we're doing, basically just waiting for the squad to get here. The good thing is, though, we are productively doing this. Out of the 24, we are already at 14, so we're more than halfway done with this quest. So it's even though it seems like, oh man, we're just doing an episode where we wait, we're really not. we are making productive use of our time. What more can you ask? Okay, so he's... I mean, when we're 1v1, he could probably go in feral if he wanted to. That is annoying, that entangling roots when they do that. Okay, so we're looking for these cultists. There's a couple right there. Alright, so we're just gonna fight our way in, I feel like, until we can kill as many of these as possible. We still need 5 Thorn Weavers. This guy's not gonna count for anything. Keeping an eye, we got plenty of bag space too, so we're good. Now I don't have to worry about downtime on mana. That's good. Okay, so... I'm gonna pull this guy when he's a little further out since he's padding around. And then we'll go over here and work on the Death's Head Cultist. We have 2 pairs here, so we can get up to 6 out of the 8. And remember, if you remember from the last episode, it says Death Head Cultists that are the hardest to ISO get going, so... I didn't even see that guy. I did not realize that this guy was here. Okay, so he's got me with the entangling roots, which is whatever. Okay. Alright, so now we got them. That's good. We got another cultist, and we got another Thornweaver. I'll take that. He seems to be healing himself. Probably that beast regeneration. Fine. I'm gonna just let my mana recharge for a little bit here. That's a nice little crit. Okay. Let it go for a second. He's gonna regrowth himself. Alright, so here's where we... Just don't let him get that heal off and you'll be okay. Got the healer. And my mana is now back to being low. Okay. Hey, this one's actually worth XP for us. But you know what? End of the day, we got the 2 that I wanted, so we do have 6 of them out, and this is just 2 of us. So that's cool. We need 3 more Thornweavers and 2 more cultists. And we're good to go. All these battle guards are kind of useless. Oh look, we get our 3rd. Here's our level 42 paladin. Woody woo. He's got that blessing on himself. Go ahead. Okay, so we can fight our way back here a little bit. So we have double paladin powers. Gotta love that. I'm doing the Sanctify Aura, so... Uh-oh, he aggroed on the second one, but whatever. Alright, so we're 3 out of 5. This guy... Once the Warlock gets there, who is crossing the boat right now, then we can summon. And all of this, really, like I said, there's no real way we could have avoided this. This is just... At some point or another, we needed to come out here and kill these guys. So we only need a total of 5 more guys to kill. was looking at that. I'm like, oh wait, that guy's not doing anything. Cool. All right. Sure. Yeah, these guys are. Okay, so there's another Thornweaver. We're looking for the Death's Head cultists. That's what we need. 2 of those, plus we need a we need the cultists. Oh, we got this guy. So this is what we're doing. I'm kind of being like conservative on my mana because I don't with this character keep like stacks and stacks of juice around. Did press record, right? Yeah. You know, there's been too many times. It seems silly that I look at that, but it's been too many times where I've been burned. I've been hurt before. Okay. Alright, so there is another Thornweaver Death's Head Cultist combo. So after this one, there you go, look at this. Okay, so here we have 2 Death's Head Cultists. We did aggro 1. Back it up a little bit. Okay, we're gonna let them do their thing. Oh, cool. He, Yeah, we basically want to aggro. We want to get this guy out. We don't want to aggro him on if we can help it. Okay. And that's it. We've got our Death's Head cultists right here. Okay. So now we're pulling this group. This is the last one. I'm okay about being rooted. That's fine. When I really I don't have any... Got him. Sweet. Okay, so we can turn that in whenever, but those guys are dead. Now we're just out here killing for fun. I love it. Let's look at the map and see. We've got Marace, our Warlock, is almost here. Oh, I didn't loot this. Maybe it was my loot and I just wasn't paying attention. Okay. Yeah, he's not keeping the second blessing on me. But it's okay. Maybe he will remember. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go in here without any extra DPS for now. Because... what is he doing? Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm trying to get this, thing going. I can at least keep this on as a source of extra damage. Alright, so now we gotta lay the extra little blessings on. At some point we have to, yeah, we can turn that in on the way to or the way from the dungeon. Not really worried about it. I'd like to do it for the sake of our spreadsheet on the way to. Alright, so, and then we can summon the other one. So we'll go summon this other Warlock. So then the Warlock can also summon our final guy. Where the heck is he at? He's in Thousand Needles, making his way up. Yeah, the flight path to Feralus, that's a better one, I guess. Oh, look, this guy's here. Rage Nuggies is here. Okay, so we have our official tank coming in.
I need to get closer.
Well, now we got a squad, basically. Now we're ready. Really thought the Warlock was... What is, oh, he's on foot. Why not? Clear this out a little bit, some. Okay, so we're just waiting. I really thought it was a Warlock that was going to be here first. Somehow I missed that. But once they get through Thousand Needles, we're right here at the bottom of the lift, so. Alrighty. They're working their way along. Don't know what he's doing. He's like stuck. Maybe they're just gonna all of a sudden pop off. I don't know.
I'm out of range.
I mean, this is a pretty good crew we have here. I'm pretty confident in our abilities to smoke this mission, this dungeon. It's not the toughest either. The only part where it gets a little bit annoying is at the end when you're spiraling around with all the ghosts and undead. But, yeah. What is he doing? Is he stuck? I spelled stuck wrong, but I think... Oh. Now I see him. So for whatever reason, I should have trusted the process. It just showed him. Just all glitched out. Okay, so he's right there. Alright, here we go, here we go. Alright, so we're gonna mob roll deep into the dungeon. When he gets here, we can share Mythology of the Titans at least. That was quite a little run for this guy to get here, but we are all set. Wait for them to get a little closer. All right, so they said their internet's bad. I see, so it might have been them. That's okay. We honestly could probably four-man with this team. Bad internet's not going to kill us.
I need to get closer.
They just aggro somebody else? No. Okay. I just got, punched in the face with the shield. Fantastic. There's a second Thorn Weaver right there. That will be a thorn in our side. You see what I did there? I can do this. Okay. Alright, so... Where is the Maurice? It says that person was too far away. Alright, so... Oops. I must have touched the reputation bar, darn it. Alright, so you gotta go into this pig's mouth right here. Okay, so let me go ahead and buff everybody up. Not them. Yes, everybody basically, except for the mage, the warlock. Okay, so when you find this big pig, we'll turn this in. Host of Evil, we'll turn it. It doesn't lead to anything. We'll turn it in on the way out. Alright, so into the dungeon we go now, into the pig's mouth. And this is a very, very linear, even more so than Razorfen Crawl. This is a linear dungeon. This is called a Withered Spearhide, so now they're starting to become undead. The other ones maybe were undead, I don't really remember. These ones definitely are. And they're also not part of any equals, so no need to worry. See, this is a Death's Head Geomancer. So Death's Head is what we were fighting before. This one doesn't look like he's part of that same tribe or whatever. He's a withered warrior. I mean, not the same tribe, but like he didn't look undead. It's kind of like with the Cult of the Damned. How most of them are actually humans, and these probably have some kind of thorns. Yeah, they do have that annoying disease aspect. Okay, we could probably make a run for it now to go into the dungeon at this point. Okay, so we're all... I mean, we can run for it as needed. But whatever. Half these people have not had the pleasure of knocking the dirt off their boots, so to speak. The rust off their sword. Okay, here we go. We are in the dungeon. I'll have to keep this open. So that it seems like I might be leading this dungeon, which is not the best dungeon I've ever had, but I can probably do a serviceable job. It happens. I mean, I have at least run it a few times. I've run it probably 3 times on camera, I think, with you guys. This will be my 4th time running it on camera. The pigs just came through. And then, we've also... These guys are not elite, though. They're just regular mobs. And then we have run it off camera. I have... Because of the way that I was doing the game, like I said, with 9 characters, I probably ran it some percentage close to 9, plus twice on my dry run. So altogether, this is probably the 10th or 11th time that I've run this dungeon minimum. I can't remember if I did it with my 2 wife characters either. So, yeah, so we are at least 10, possibly in the neighborhood of a dozen mobs. Okay. And that's quite alright. So I'm waiting for this Death's Head Geomancer, whoopsie, to add some spiciness to the whole run. Uh-oh. So quite quickly, this Battle Boar Horror is causing some issues, as is this guy. But everybody seems to otherwise be okay. Like, we're not dying or anything. We might need to heal up. This is a kind of a hectic little battle. Our resources might get a little low. Sure you do. I'm sure you do have aggro. Okay. The little imp died, I think. Yeah, he turned into bear mode. He's resummoning his imp. Okay, so that was fun. Guard yourself. Oh, I like that little back row. That was good healing. That was good. On everybody's part. All good. Yeah, there's actually, we have, other than the Warlock, we have no real caster types that we have to worry about. It should be okay. Alright, so good compliments all around. I like a positive group like that. I would not say I was doing any pally tanking, but quite a little squad here. Okay. I've got this spear hide that I'm trying to focus down. Probably not the best high prio target I could make. Okay. Try to isolate, bring him into the crew a little bit. There we go. Add him into the pack. Okay. Alright. Okay. Choker of the Whale, I don't need that. Now there's the boar meat's gonna mess with things. So when we keep pulling these big packs, it is intense on our poor healer. But I mean that is, yeah, so now they're targeting the target, they're doing the prio on the, see the spear hides, oops. Alright, so they want casters out of the way first, which does make sense for tanks. Those casters will shred you. Okay. Get a good stun in there. Okay. I don't... Actually, that's a 13-point boot. Mine's 11. Strength, stamina, spirit. Actually, that is an upgrade for me. That I'm going to pass on this. I don't want to have that plug into my bag right now in the middle of a dungeon. Okay, so I got the boots. I wish I had the consecration aura, but I do not have that. Did stop that cripple just in time. What does that do? The time between attacks is removed. That is a magical effect. So I can cure myself of it. Which I think I should do. Make yourself useful and help me out here. Okay, little demon. Okay, I'm gonna stop him with the cripple. Love it. Alright. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, what are we fighting? We're fighting Death's Head Necromancers, so this Death's Head is obviously some sort of cult in the same way. Maybe it is the actual same cultists, but I think it's more like a Cult of the Damned. So this is like the Cult of the Damned version of, this is like the Quillbore version of Cult of the Damned. Yikes. The pack right here. That is a Reaver and some skeletons. I'm going to close this because... yeah, we got to be... sounds good. Yeah, it's hard to line of sight that guy. Yeah, I got the aggro on him. There we go. Okay, so... yeah, we could ignore that pack. Probably not the worst idea. Because that's a pretty gross looking pack right there. Of mobs. This Reaver is also no joke. Oh. Oh, I wonder if they must know they count as undead, so I can't repentance them. Okay, I was waiting. Uh-oh. Here comes another pack in the crew. Oh, this guy's gotta get it. Notice that they are repentable though, so I should use my repentance on them where applicable because...
on your guard.
Since it won't work on like half of the mobs, I should make sure I focus it on the ones that it is used for. Alright, so we are getting close to... this is a little spot right here. I think we gotta clear out the room first.
Run!
Oh. I think it's interesting that they have that mod going for a healer. It's a healer mod, but they're a warlock. Okay. Go. I think the only thing is with the repentance, you gotta be ready to, like, smash fast. Because... when you're in a group, when I'm on my own, at least I drop my own hands, kind of, and I won't attack them. But these guys aren't like that. Like when you're part of a crew, it will screw it all up. So this is one of the bosses, also BT Dub. where you ring this gong, and then mobs will start to appear, waves and waves. You keep ringing the mob, but we should clear the room first for sure. Most definitely, mob clearing necessary. Okay, so there's a pack right there. There's a pack right there. Like, we gotta clear it all. Okay. It's gonna be a pack of 4. Okay. Alright, so I used the cleanse on that one. Here's the second one they want down. And this guy's like running, oh, she's running circles. I see. She had aggro. She didn't want that. I gotcha. Okay, let me keep my blessing on. This is yeah, he's undead, so I can't do anything special to him. Get this going. I think, do I get, it says, it gives me extra attack power, but see, I don't think it's counting as holy when I'm in that. I don't need that. I'll pass on the Jade, I don't care about it. I'm 27. I love that number. That's my lucky number, but it's not going to win me that roll. I failed my roll. Oh, Shum had a high roll, 73. Good job, Shum. I was trying to pull line of sight on this guy. Oh, I should have used my cripple. I mean, my cripple. I should have used my repentance. Repent, you demon. You foul beast. Repent. Yeah, alright, so this is, I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm able to keep my head in the game and be like very smooth on the commentary. Well, at least by my standards. When I'm in a dungeon, but this one I'm getting sucked in. I'm actually having fun. This is kind of a fun run. I shouldn't say that like it's shocking that I'm having fun in this game. I love this game. And these are just regular non-elite mobs. They are Tomb Fiends. I do not have an AoE thing here, so there we go. I'm suffering from poison, but I'll at least take care of my own poison. I can't heal the crew. I'm just gonna keep on using this as a regular. There we go. That's what you need to be doing, is hitting these mobs when we can. I don't need a shield. The way that the speed with which some people hit that up makes me definitely feel like there's got to be some kind of macros or whatever going on, or add-ons that are instantly determining if it's part of your spec or off spec and picking for you, which I like that actually. I would run that. All right, we rang the gong ×2. I think you have to ring it 3 times. So these guys are elites. This is a common dungeon theme where when you do these wave style encounters, where you hit the first wave and this is actually a very tricky one because of the poison. This is a tricky. What are they considered? They're considered undead, so I cannot use my repentance. But I could use that. Okay. Not me. Oh, I was attacking the wrong one.
Guard yourself.
Alright, so what you'll see is, hey, the first wave is like a bunch of mobs that are... This guy says that this is a fun... This guy said he's having a fun run, and I'm liking it. I don't know why. It's not the smoothest run ever, but it's fun. Alright, here's the big Mama Jama. Alright, so... He is probably undead. He's probably immune to stun. No, he's not. Oh, I love that. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna just be pumping DPS. I only have 10 seconds until we run out of... That is a curse. I cannot cure myself of curses. And he is immune to... he's immune to that. So I'm just going to hit myself with what I can. Yeah, that was a good one. Nope. Okay. So I'll greed those bad boys. That was a cool... Tutenkosh, that was the first boss. Okay, so someone's going down there. This is again a Reaver. So yeah, we're just gonna continue along. That was the first main dungeon, boss. I mean. So there are a couple to consider. Uh-oh. Oh, he wants to. They want to be doing this. Okay. Okay, incapacitate him. Great. Oh, he's done. I didn't want to burn through both of mine so fast. Okay. Where are we going here? I don't know what happened with our healer and why they were so... What's this? Casting speed reduced, time between attacks speed increased. Yeah, there's really nothing we can do about that curse. We're kind of... The druid. The druids can lift the curses. I'm gonna drink some of my water. Okay. Good job, lock and heals. Ouch, not me. Oh, because they're staying. I see what he's saying. I can't spell either, so to work. Alright. Okay. Alright, so we just keep this going. I mean, I could switch this over to Retribution if I really wanted to. That might be better for the whole team. But who else? Well, there is another pally, so at least my aura is helping the other pallies.
Outstanding. My name is Belnestraz, and I thank you for rescuing me. I had given myself up for dead, or worse, as a meal for these Scourge-infested vermin. Yes, I said Scourge all right. They've brokered some sort of deal with the Quillbore here, and this nightmare is a result. Listen, rather than just flee, I want to make a difference for all of our sakes. Would you be up to helping me out to that end? It's probably dangerous, but you seem to be the type not to worry about that too much. Fantastic. I thought you looked to be the heroic type. We've got our work cut out for us, adventurer. I'm not going to lie to you. If we stay focused on the task at hand, we should be able to come out on top. Now let me bring you up to speed on what's been going on. Near the entrance is an idol that functions as a macabre oven for the Quillbore, the beasts. They literally consume their abductees from the Barrens. I can shut down the idol and bind them from using it again, but I need your aid in doing so. My plan, escort me to the idol. Once we arrive, I'll commence the ritual. I'll barely be able to communicate with you, let alone defend myself. Protect me while I shut down the idol. If they take me down, then it's all over for us. Are you with me?
Alright, so yeah, it is hands down the worst quest design in the world. So basically, I actually kind of want to read what because I'm usually so concerned with, like, what's going on here. Alright, so we're in a bad shape here right off the bat because we pulled the packs of dudes. It's a terrible situation. We just have to make sure he doesn't die. Let me get this off. This is too hectic. Yikes, we're gonna freaking fail.
On your guard.
What can I do for you?
Alright, we're gonna see what's happening. I'm under Divine Intervention right now. He says just 2 minutes to go. I have 2 minutes left on this Divine Intervention. That is funny. I have not ever used Divine Intervention like this before. I mean, maybe. This is a... Alright, so it's going to be really, really interesting what happens here. I think my timer is going to run out like a couple seconds before him. And I don't know if... I don't remember if this is if you have a boss at the end of this that you have to kill. Look at these backs of dudes. This is a crap show, otherwise we're gonna have to... Okay, so I've got to be ready on the... Alright. So, we got the quest done. I don't even know where you turn that thing in at. Where do you turn in Extinguishing the Idol? Oh, you have to turn it in the room at that altar, I remember. That was crazy. So he used, if you're wondering what the hell just happened, he used Divine Intervention on me, which protects you, makes you invincible for 3 minutes, but you can't do anything. So in that time, I was able to survive, and because he didn't have, they won't attack him. We just had to let that thing be summoned. Alright, so... that was just funny. So... it says despawn the mobs. I'm hopefully saying that, hopefully that means they did despawn. Now we'll have to go back to the altar and turn that quest in. I've never done any quest like that. I think that's funny. It takes the sting. We obviously, one of the things where how we crapped the bed there was we should have cleared that side pack. So that one pack I said, oh, this pack looks like scary, and we left. If you want to do this quest, there you go. Make sure you clear that. And then we were already screwed because we were fighting a very hard pack. And then that guy just starts bringing waves and waves and waves of dudes in, so... What a clutch use of the other paladin to divine intervention me just with enough time that... Because that's a 4-minute... We'll have to see what we can do. Maybe we can peel off parts of that pack. Maybe. Otherwise, what I will do at the end, I'll go back there and we'll bubble up with Bubble and Lay on Hands and just suicide turn in that quest. So that's, yeah. We just have to make sure. Yeah, we just have to. I mean, I had only pulled half the pack, so none of them will all come. But we've got to be like in full group, tip-top shape, ready to separate them because it's gonna probably be like 5 or 6 guys minimum that come, and we're gonna have to worry about focusing down. So after this, we basically have to go fight the giant skeleton boss, and then we do the spiral. I think they are spread out enough, and we're high enough level. So this has turned into one of the most interesting dungeon runs that I've done. It's so rare that Razorfen Downs, I don't feel like it's that crazy of a dungeon, and yet I feel like it's something interesting happens every stinking time in this group. Alright, so here we go. What did they kill? One? This pig? Alright, so we'll buff these guys up. It's funny. Yeah, I think these guys have res. Yeah, they're coming in. They're both. What an interesting experience. I'm gonna buff up, I think. Should I do 30 minutes of just OP? Oh, here's those boots I got. So 151, 4 strength, 8 stamina, 1 spirit. So I lose 2 spirit to gain 4 stamina. I'll definitely do that. So, oh, and they look better. I like those boots. Alright. They should be here any second, our friends. I think they're not even showing as being outside anymore, so where the heck are they? Are they in some kind of, yeah, I was gonna say, are they in a weird transition between the two realms? I guess so. They were loading. The one guy, okay, so he's saying I would Hand of Justice once they are stunned and aggroed to me. Hammer of Justice. Alright, so let's go for it. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and, I don't know, I'm scared about the ability to pull this pack. So, should I use these? I'm not gonna use my scrolls yet. He's already using Devotion Aura too. Maybe I'll switch over to Retribution Aura. Yeah. Wait, I think we're good. I think we got everybody. Okay, so they are despawning. So we don't have to do any of that. Alright, so that was good.
I need help.
Okay.
Retreat.
Okay, so what was this? A wand, which we don't need that. And these necromancer leggings.
Belnistras's sudden departure has left
That's awesome.
behind a burning brazier. As you stare into the flame, the image of a great winged red dragon
stamina,
fills your
force
mind.
spear.
A more graveled version of Belnistras's voice speaks directly to you. Indeed,
Mortals, you are the heroes I had hoped you would be. Thanks to you, the butchery these beasts were perpetrating is a thing of the past. My faith in mortals such as yourself has been once more renewed. Take this as a reward befitting of a hero.
That stinks. That was a mage-only wand. That's a bummer. Okay. Alright, so here we go. Back into the dungeon. And we have... Now we just have this... We have the spiral. And we have the stack of bones. So first we'll go do the... Right? It is bind on pickup, right? Okay, so we'll wait for them to come. That does stink. But you know what? It was meant to be. Alright, so here's where this is not typical. That event we just did is not really much of a challenge. Alright, so here's the I wish I had consecration spot. Because
Soon, the Scourge will rule the world.
what are they doing? They're in a fight down there. Just a piggy. Just a regular pig. Okay. Alright, so this is where the Scourge will rule the world, says this guy, Magrash One-Eye, or whatever his name is. A big giant skeleton. It's kind of a unique and memorable boss fight. So this is...
We will
Our mouse
invade the real world.
just jumped up to like, whoa. Max sense...
We will spread across
What the heck?
this barren land. Soon, the Scourge will rule the world.
Oh, there we go.
Slay them, my brethren, for the Scourge.
I wish I did. Yeah, it's seriously glitching out. I do not know why. Okay, so at least I was able to hit him with that. Alright, that looked dicey for a second, but the heal came up clutch, so that was good. Excellent, got him. Nope. Don't need that bad boy. Alright, so now we are in the... It feels like we've done some good progress in this dungeon, but really, and that, like, from a geographical standpoint, it's like, oh, this looks close to being done. But it's really not. Because this spiral at the end here takes so much time. So we will now... I don't want that. Really nothing great. I did get some green boot upgrades. That's were a very minor upgrade, just a couple extra points of stamina. Yeah, they are having that on themselves. That little aggro. It's kind of weird. And there's a pig here. I'm just now realizing this pig is causing problems for the tank. Well, not for the tank. That's its job. Alright, so time to enter the finale spiral. This is the most annoying part of the dungeon. It feels time-consuming. I think there's 2 bosses on the way. Cool. Alright, so, I mean, I feel like I should probably use those.
It's still recharging.
Since they gave them to me, I'm gonna go ahead and... Oh, they silenced us. That's what you have to be willing to try to shut down. Now we're silenced for all those seconds. That's deadly. Okay, I think our tank is getting a little impatient. You can kind of tell the signs when it starts to take a little bit longer than you might otherwise want in a dungeon. I get it. I think rather than doing the Crusader, it might be better in this instance, in this particular dungeon, to just rock the Exorcism. It's powerful enough. Okay. And it might be quicker than trying to set up those combos. Okay. Ooh. Stamina strength 178. 9 strength. Oh, yeah. That's a better piece for me. Okay, now this one, though, I want him to be... hit us with the silence again. I just didn't have a cooldown ready. Yeah, those guys are a pain in the butt. Oh, I need to give everybody the blessing again. I put the crown on. That's cool. I like it. Also, I think a crown just looks better for our character. Look at Glee Contessa with her Pillager's Crown of the Bear. Okay, here we go. I don't have to worry about conserving my Hammer of Justice because they're just letting that guy pepper everybody with whatever. Yeah. That's a mage weave cloth there. I heard the double. We both hit him with an exorcism. That's pretty good. Love it. Alright. Yeah, those ghosts are no joke. Okay. Yeah, again, they hit me where I'm just not ready. I don't have... Well, silence. That got us. That's good. Okay. Alright, so we did manage to take the ghost down. That's good. These ghouls, these Thorn Eater ghouls, they're pretty annoying too. And yeah, I think when they're called eaters like that, I think he just gained life from hitting me. So I think that's part of their problem, is they stink. Okay, my mana's getting quite low. Alright, so you can see it's a ring that we go around here. The outer ring is like half of the stinking thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink my mana. Yeah, so this is where we fight the boss. He's one of the two bosses that are on the Me smells stench of living. I'm hitting this abomination. Big abomination energy here. He's immune. Yikes. Okay, so good to know. Don't even bother wasting time with this guy. Okay, I'm just going to keep the crusade up now. Okay, that's a low half. That's nice. Okay, cool. I changed my mind. We're getting close enough. Yeah. Oh. Okay. So that was good. And I hit some solid numbers on DPS. I can just instinctively feel that. We're going to be screwed if we don't wait a few seconds, so hopefully I'll be patient, because those are pretty cool. Yeah, those are good. He got a need roll of 9, but that was enough. Alright, so this time my stun is ready. Yeah, work that silence on your own, Buster. Okay. We got 2 little babies coming in. Inbound babies. Okay, don't know where the other ones are at. That's agreed. I mean, I got the crown on the last one, but that one is unnecessary. So for this, I guess we'll go with the Thorn Eater guy. Yeah, Great Druid DPS. Okay, hit this pool. And now turning over to this guy. Just gotta love that. I mean, this is a pretty good dungeon to have. At this station, now that we're fighting all undead, this is a solid... Just hit him with the exorcism non-stop. Alright, this guy. Can't do anything about it. Darn it. Stunned and can't do a darn thing. Okay. Alright, this little frostbolt baby, we can ignore him. Alright, it's time for me to reapply the buffs to all. And they're Thank you for the amazing heals. The heals are quite nice, I will say. Everything has been really quite nice. This is, other than the wipe we had, and even that was funsy. This is just a couple babies. He can He can get... I'm not worried about that. Alright. There we go. Thorn Eater in the distance. Okay. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's the better one to get first. And we want to let him get a little closer because he'll start casting. Now I've got my stun up, so... Love it. I heard the other guy hit him with a... not to mention, with this Sanctity Aura, because that's holy damage, like, that's a nice synergy. This is a great place to have double paladins. Dang it. Dang it. There we go. Well, I got a nice crit with Vindication on that one. Love it. Yeah, so we are, I mean, it has slowed down a little bit. Making our way through the, it's just, that's just how it goes. It is time consuming. This part is a slog because it's just pack after pack after pack. I think we're getting close. So we're still on the exterior edge. Once you get on the interior, this middle run is also a little tough. But it's not anything crazy. Got a nice stun on that guy. Oh my gosh, that was good. That was juicy. Fat crit. And that's another thing. When everybody's hitting DPS, you can't really tell, like, who's really helping. You know? There we go. They got that one. That's just nice. Okay, so that's not... There is a little hut like this that does have one of the other boss. Maybe it's this hut. Maybe it's a rare. Okay. Good shape here. I'm 42. Both these paladins are 42. That's also helpful. Me being one of the two, but... Or just cast anything. It doesn't have to be Shadow Bolt. Okay. Alright, so now we're in here. We've got another pack. Yeah, that's the only downside of this plan is now the... Yeah, she's got all of the... She's got all of the stuff aggroed on, and that's just what it is. That's okay. We got these guys coming down for some fat DPS. Just love it. There's something so fun about being a paladin and just smoking undead buttholes. I apologize out there for my crass language, everyone. Sorry I got excited and I talked about smoking buttholes. I will try to refrain from such a crazy conversation in the future. Smoking buttholes is not now, nor has it ever been, an appropriate way to handle buttholes. Didn't get silenced, I did get thunderclapped. I go from talking about buttholes to talking about getting clapped. What is my problem? I don't know. As he slowly... a male with 22 points that is heavy on the strength. I have to assess that. It's 12 strength compared to my... Ooh, okay, I'm gonna greet it. I like mine a little better. Sorry. I was getting distracted. We pulled an extra pack is also part of it here. Okay. I mean, I'm trying my best to... This is another one of these ghouls. I feel like I just got beat. Okay. Yikes. Okay. That was a little bit dicey. Just a pinchy poo dicey there. Go ahead and drink another one of my things here. And let's get another well-fed buff going on. Let's eat a clam while we're at it. Why not? Just to increase the old spirit. Okay. Okay, we still have a few minutes. Alright, so here's another pack. I really... one of these... Oh, that's where you start getting the summoners. Alright, so this is a 5-pack. This is not a... Not a pleasant pack. I see, I'm kind of stuck in place, too. Yeah. Okay, so... Gotta go after this guy. I'm gonna try to... Yeah, I'm gonna try to break off the... Stop it. I'm saving my Hammer of Justice in case he tries to silence. Oh man, I didn't notice that guy. Okay, I don't know. He does... I mean, anything that says Summoner, that's a bad idea. Lightning Bolt, I don't care as much about.
I need help.
Okay, that Ghost... I'm frozen, man. I'm frozen. Yeah, that was, again, a situation where we had a wandering pack. I mean, luckily my mana is holding up here. Oh, that's a freezing spirit. It's not... I don't know if that's the same kind. Ooh. That was a little bit tough. So that was our first summoning area. I don't know. Yes, I really enjoy the utility of a druid. That's true. That's a good call. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and... Now... Ooh, I almost walked right off the freaking edge. That freezing spirit, because of the... I haven't been noticing him doing the silence, but he can and will do it. I notice we're in the middle tier now, so these tiers are getting harder, but they're also getting... you know, smaller. Because you can already see basically endgame up there. Okay. Kind of saving it. Stupid Thorn Eater. Yeah, because like I said, I'm pretty sure they they do the eating where they're getting their life. So basically, anytime you see like some version of healing happening, you want to get rid of that. All right, so here we have just a regular 4-pack. This is nothing special. And there you can see a Memnar at the top. By the way, I'll have to mark those 2 quests that we completed. Did not forget about that. Okay, we're getting thunderclapped again. What is that? Yeah, it's increasing the time between our attacks. It is hurting the melee among us. That stupid little first. And of course, I'm getting the weird, like, Z-axis type of graphical anomaly that I get. What was that? Oh yeah. Pendant of Mirzrael. I don't think I have that on this account. I'm gonna need that because I want the quest. I think we also got that on our horde already. Yeah. So now we have the Pendant of Mirzrael. It's also a 6.5. No, it's not better for... I want it for the quest. Okay, that guy in the back is another summoner. We gotta take him down. Oh, man. I hit him. He was a little bit out of my reach. Oh, yeah. Got him. Okay. I will at least... Alright, so... I picked that pendant. Now that's good, because that means we have it on both accounts. So we don't have to worry about that. That's just one more thing off of the worry list. Nice. Crushing. Yeah, this is another pack that just got added in. By the way, man, it's getting a little low. Oh, that's just a regular skeleton. Great. Okay, we are getting close. Maybe this is perhaps the... Maybe I missed it. Maybe there isn't another mini-boss. I don't know. Maybe it's a rare. But I really thought that inside one of these tents was a little boss. We're doing good on bag space, too. That's great. Alright, so there's not that many of these summoners. This is only the third, maybe the 4th one we fought. Gotta get that guy. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Boom. Okay, so he was gonna summon a Shadowcaster. We put a stop to that. Okay. Man, I get a little low, but we'll just let it ride. That guy. Okay, good on it. Almost time for everybody. Let's go ahead and just buff everybody up. Okay, so this is the last pack before the final boss. Let me drink up some water because this is a 6-pack right here, and not the kind that means you got sexy abs. This is just a 6-pack of pain. We have that summoner followed by the captain, and then we just have centurions, 4 centurions. I'm guessing the captain has some kind of I don't know. Some kind of potential. I have to save the stun in case he starts to summon. Okay, he did not, and we were able to get that one down. Okay, got a stun on him. Yeah, now that we're down to the second high priority target to be destroyed. Now it's okay. Alright, so you don't want to let these guys go too far. I don't know what they're doing here. Got him. Love it. Okay, one more time. Need to burn the boss. Okay, so I'm going to use this fish liver oil. Baron adds to keep off of the heals. And we're going to burn the boss. Should be good game. Alright, let me add everybody some. I'm just going to reapply this. And drink for a second. Wasn't originally going to. And this is going to give me 30 seconds of fish liver oil increase. I'm going to do it because that's going to be fun. Okay.
You'll never leave this place alive.
Uh-oh. Alright, now I drink my fish liver oil. Alright, so we are so far so good. Yikes. Okay, we are burning this fool down. Looks like it's going okay. We're getting him pretty low. Yeah, he knocked me back as he died. We do not need this Cold Rage dagger. Alright, so that was awesome. We did it. We also have some mail from the auction house. Maybe 24 hours has expired and we did not sell our thingy. Yeah, this was a good positive. This is my kind of run. This is what happens when you basically win the jackpot. We can't jump over the bridge there because it's been taken down. But this is an example of the winning the lottery on pugs, because you had a group that was cool. Everybody was nice. We had one failure. I actually think it's more it's more telling or whatever to find a group that experiences some adversity and then stays together. So that's here we go again. We have another little piggy. Let's fight this regular mob. He's considered undead also. Okay, so they're hearthing to Ironforge. We can't do that. We need to go to... We'll have to look and see. So we did turn in the one. We also have to turn in a host... Whoa. A host of evil. Bring the light. I don't remember. Is that an Ironforge too? Are they both an Ironforge? No, Bring the Light is in Stormwind, so that's great. Make sure we do not aggro that group to death. And I don't want to die. I mean, I could even fight. I just don't want to. I don't have to. So there's the room. They did start to despawn, so good to know. We learned some things about that instance. Can you do that to yourself? No, you sacrifice. So the priest sacrificed, the paladin sacrificed herself. That was pretty cool. That was one, that made the whole dungeon, like, worthwhile for me. We also, not only did we hit 42, but we're getting mighty close to 43. once we turn these, we have a total of 26,000. So we're gonna do some. You know, we'll turn in these quests, which will give us a little bit more. Gotta just get out of here. Don't want to aggro the whole stinking dungeon. At least we're outside now, so bubble up just a bit. Just got hit by a disease. Cool. So we might aggro the whole dang place. I don't know. Oh, we need to go turn this quest in first too, so let's talk to her. Forgot about that. Need to do this. Then I can possibly hearth. Actually, I think we can, because I think Stormwind is the final thing we need.
Peace be with you.
Thank you, adventurer. The work you've done will be a great help, I'm sure. I will continue my study of this diplomat and the rest of the Quillbore here. If you seek greater adventure, I'd find a few friends and head into the cave that looks like a great boar maw just over there. I'm sure once you're inside, you'll find greater challenges to
Yeah,
face.
sure we did. Okay, so the only other thing we need for Razorfen Downs is turning that one in Stormwind. Okay, so I turned in the Host of Evil. Let's mess with our go ahead and leave the group. We'll pass the lead on to, there you go, and then I'm gonna leave the party. Okay, so first of all, let's get the mail. I'm sure it's that sword that did not sell for 100 gold. Oh. Oh. I got it. And I somehow... So they bid on it, and I got 16 gold for it. But I did not... That's weird. So the buyout... I gotta figure out how to do auctions better, because I thought I started that at 100 gold. Either way, we got 16 gold for it. I'm not gonna complain about getting 16 gold. Let's go turn this quest in. Okay, so also I want to check out, we have to mess with our spreadsheet, and we will get on a flight path right at the end, because I'll fly us to the South Shore where we can land there. And tomorrow we should be able to run all of Scarlet Monastery. Hopefully I'm going to look for a whole group to run the whole thing. Well, not tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow, but probably not. It's going to depend on if I have to work or not, because my work is... I think I'm going to have to work, but there's a small chance, a tiny chance that they could keep facilities closed just because the town is still in repair from the weather. Here's Bring the Light.
Thank you, adventurer. The Scourge will now think twice before attempting to bolster its ranks again. May you be blessed by the light.
Okay, so this is a tough one. Oh, look at us. We are now revered with Stormwind. Oh, that's cool. Alright, so this is an 18-point necklace compared to this piddly 9. So it's twice as powerful. It has 7 stamina, so I would gain 3 stamina, and it does give me 1 agility. So I would lose 4 agility to gain 3 stamina and gain 10 spirit. So this is a situation where the stamina almost is the add to stamina really helps make the difference for the 4 points in loss, and then you get 10 spirit. 10 spirit is going to really help us. If you look at what spirit, it just increases our health and mana regeneration rate. That's going to really help us in the soloing lifestyle. I think we got it. I think I'm going to do it, even though it goes against my ultimate DPS. I don't know. My spirit's been okay. It does. You know what? Screw it. I'm not going to do it, because it will lower my overall crit chance, and that's such a big part of my build, so I'm not going to do it. I like that we have this necklace to begin that quest. We'll sit on that. We gained a couple, same thing here, 10 stam, 4 spirit. There's no DPS related to that, so I don't feel into it. I did gain slight stamina upgrades on my boots, and I gained a very, very tiny, like 1 point strength bonus on my helmet. So we did get some tiny little improvements. I just want to double check them. I believe we picked our level 42 powers up. Yeah, we did. I don't need to talk to her.
May the light protect you this day. Farewell.
I thought we did, but then I was like, did we? Oh, while we're here, let's also... we have the gnomes that need wool, and we have silk for the dwarves. I don't have enough wool, but I do have enough silk to do a silk turn-in. What's our time? Are we doing crazy bad on time? No, we're fine. And then I also, so while we're going over this travel time on the tram, one, this is going to bring us a little closer. I guess I should be using my, to South Shore, which is where we're going to end up flying in order to make the run up to Scarlet Monastery, which you may or may not see me do that run. Probably won't see me because I'm going to have to recruit. But yeah, like I said, assuming I have to work. If I don't work tomorrow, my reward to you guys will be we will do a Scarlet Monastery run tomorrow. If I do have to work, I won't do one. What I'll probably end up doing is an Assassin's Creed episode, a Patreon one, because I haven't done one of those in a couple weeks. I was trying to do one every week, and then in the beginning I did 2 to 3 a week the first couple weeks. Then the busy season hit of work, and I started trying to do 1 a week. But then really, the past few weeks, it's been averaging once every other week. I assure you, if people start subscribing and I feel that monetary obligation, I will absolutely make that a higher priority, and I will make sure to get those. And like I mentioned on the last episode, I do have this fun idea for a retro playthrough thing. And we'll just see how that goes. Alright, so in this dungeon, we just picked up Scourge of the Downs and Extinguishing the Idol. We picked up and finished both of them. Okay, let's open this up just a little bit. We picked up, turned it in, picked it up, turned it in. Then we came out and we turned in the Host of Evil outside the dungeon. And then finally we just turned in Bring the Light. So that's the end of this. Razorfen Downs Alliance, a little smaller for a horde. It's completely done. For Scarlet Monastery, there are only those 2 quests. We have both. There are no neutral quests in Scarlet Monastery. So all we have is to turn in those quests. So we're pretty good shape. The reason why I'm going to Ironforge is because, again, we have this silk to make in one more turn-in. I like to do that kind of reverse order. So I'm going to go hit the gnomes. I feel like the night elves are the most obscure, harder to get to. We also need to turn in silk to the humans. We are still missing wool to the dwarves. Are we missing wool to the night elves? I hope not. No. I do make them a priority because they're such a pain in the butt. This is the guy that you turn it in. We did miss wool to them.
Can I help? The exiles of Nomarigan find ourselves
We've
in
done
even
any.
more dire straits by running low on cloth reserves. Perhaps you can help us, eh? Bring me extra cloth pieces you might have to help us replenish our stocks. By donating them, you'll be earning the respect and trust of gnomes everywhere. That's something that money can't buy. Well, I guess cloth does, but that's beside the point.
As with most other fabrics, our stocks of silk are at an all-time low. Our stores are such that we'd only need 60 pieces of silk from you total. We should be able to reach our goal with the support of others. A benevolent gift such as silk, might I add, would certainly increase your local standing in the community. If you have the 60 pieces of silk cloth on you and are ready to donate them, I'm able to take them from you now.
Wonderful. We thank you for your generous donation, adventurer.
Some more XP in the bag. Alright, so I just want to sell and then prop us up to be ready to go. We now have a second quest ready to pick up. We're working on that wool. Like I saw there, we do need it for the gnomes. We have already turned it into the dwarves. So the gnomes are the only ones that need wool. It's fine. And whereas with silk, we still need it for 2 of the 4. We need it for the dwarves, and we still need it for the humans. That was cool. That's a fun run. I really like doing... I mean, I like that dungeon. I don't mind. It got a little dicey. There's a little bit of trickiness to it that I don't love, but...
Hi.
I think we're fine on blacksmithing supplies. We don't have anything I really care about. Sell some of this old gear. Thick spider silk? That's some good gold there. Let's double check the thick spider silk while I craft these mage weave bandages. Oh, and you know what? Oh, even if I get to 40... Well, bad luck so far. Okay. Yeah, they're really keeping me out of, they're really gatekeeping me off of the mage weave bandage. I did not get to 40. What a buster. What a buster. Let's check this thick spider silk. Thick spider silk. I don't think that has anything to do with blacksmithing. That is, we need classic. Okay, no. So we can get rid of it. I mean, I'm sure we can auction house it or whatever, but... All right, so we're good there. I did drink a lot of my juice reserves. That's the most negative thing that came out of this is juice reserve. All right, cool. So that was fun. And we have another episode in the Pipe 5x5, another dungeon in the Pipe 5x5. We've got one more to do tomorrow, the very cool Scarlet Monastery. Thank you, everybody, and I will catch you next time on Lore of Warcraft.